Welcome to your favorite TV program, CEOs Connect. So what is the motivation behind Westmont Global Resources?
You have in your hand. That people you have in your hand. Okay.
Wow.
It will not stop us because our businesses will all...
Yeah, in all business, you need to start somewhere.
You know the success story?
Yeah.
Sometimes you fail, sometimes...
And I always tell my staff, we definitely reciprocate to their...
Welcome back to the program, CEOs Connect. Hello viewers, welcome to your favorite TV program, CEOs Connect. As you know, this is the program that brings you CEOs from all over the country. We'll learn more about them and most importantly, the secrets behind their success. Our guest for today is the CEO of Westmont Global Resources Limited. Westmont Global Resources Limited is a manufacturing company that deals with the production of water dispensers, bottled water and plastics. He is no other person than Mr. Aishola Adeshola Wasiu. Mr. Aishola, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for being on the show.
Okay, we'll be going on a short commercial break now, and when we come back, we'll learn more about our guest in the studio and what Mr. Aishola is all about. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the program, CEOs Connect. Once again, Mr. Aishola, thank you for joining us in the studio.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So, who is Mr. Aishola?
Well, Mr. Aishola Adeshola Wasiu happened to be born in Ibadan, to be precise, very not far, a local hospital. I grew up in a very remote area of Ibadan. I started my primary school education in Elepo Community Primary School.
Okay.
I did not finish my primary education there because of further relocating to another area.
Okay.
So I continued my primary education at St. Michael Primary School, Yemetu, Aladorin, same in Ibadan. I proceeded for my secondary education at Ikolaba GRA, Ikolaba High School,
Okay.
in GRA, Ibadan, very close to Governor's House. Later I finished up at Ikolaba. I proceeded to Wesley College, Ilekuro, to do another 1-year program there. As the fate will have it, there are so many tertiary schools in Nigeria. I choose to go to a college of education
Oh, okay.
at Osun State.
Okay.
While I was there, then I run my time in college of education. I decided to further the education. I enrolled to University of Uyo to study guidance and counseling.
Wow.
As I'm finishing, then I decided in my own wisdom to step out of the country. So I left the soil of Nigeria at about around 1997.
Wow.
And since then, I've been away on and off Nigeria and outside. So when I get to the United Kingdom, I saw the opportunity of continuing my education.
Okay.
I went to Plymouth University to do my LLB.
Okay.
And some other professional courses that we've done over the years.
Okay.
And that was how the educational journey has been so far.
Okay, sir.
So, thank you.
From what you said now, you told us about your educational journey all over the world, if I may say. What were you doing before you ventured into the manufacturing business?
Over the years, I've done quite a lot of things,
Okay.
both home and abroad. I didn't just give up about Nigerian, even though I left, I see opportunity over there. I didn't just give up on the Nigerian in totality. I see the opportunity there very great.
Okay.
And I was busy doing so many things. Like I'm into shipping outside Nigeria.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm into training as well. For the kind of family I had. My wife happened to be somebody that is very hardworking and entrepreneur as well.
Oh, okay.
So we started a training company, which is still ongoing, successful in UK. But you can never forget where you come from, regardless of how good the outside is to you.
Okay.
So I've managed to do a lot, shippings both in and out of Nigeria, which is still presently we are still doing it. So that's the journey before I enter into the manufacturing business.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That. So you've started a lot of companies abroad.
Yes.
You are into shipping and all.
the
So,
time.
sir, what is the motivation behind Westmore Global Resources Limited?
Thank you once again.
Yes, sir.
The motivation, so to say, is any investor will look at the opportunity of investing your resources and making a return, getting a return back for your investment. That's the key things in investing in any business, either i.e. manufacturing or any other things anywhere in the world.
Okay.
But what will prompt you into something will be more beyond profit making. Giving back to society also is one of the key things that people look at, and mostly people that look into manufacturing, I believe they are helping the society more than others, because the manufacturing business, what prompted into it is looking at the kind of unemployment that is all over everywhere in our country. The only way you can help the young ones is to create employment opportunity. So we say it's not about profit alone. It's about giving opportunity to those people that literally they will not get anything doing, and giving them that opportunity, I see it as more beneficial, more fulfilling than profit making idea. Yeah.
So, sir, your main motivation for going into the manufacturing business is because you wanted to give back to the society.
Exactly. It's
So, from what you said now, you said manufacturing companies are giving back to the society.
Exactly.
Are you trying to say it is only the manufacturing companies that are doing that, or we have other companies that do that too?
We do have other companies, other organizations that do that as well. But if you look at manufacturing,
Okay.
it's a very complex jigsaw that needs to be put together, and it cannot be done just by having 2, 3, 4 people on it. You need quite numbers of people.
It's a large industry.
Yeah. So the manufacturing, if for example, looking at how China is progressing, what makes China's be who they are today is because of the manufacturing idea and the organization they have in place to manufacture anything come it may be. So that's the first thing I believe that is very important in any society that want to progress and prosper. Manufacturing takes the key stage and the front stage of any society.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Well, manufacturing company, as we know, it takes creativity.
Exactly.
You need intelligent people and smart people.
Yes, exactly.
So how do you recognize these talents in the youths when you want to recruit them?
Well, that is a challenging area when it comes to Africa, and let's go down to, let's say, Nigeria as a whole. We have so many youth and that is out of work, but getting that key, the motivated people that can take things, that can think outside the box, that can take things to the next stage, is very challenging. But I'm not saying we have loads of them, but to get them is the main problem. So I believe over the years, people are getting smarter.
Okay.
With technology, and people are now responding, and there is loads of, I've seen, which it wasn't before, the employment agency are now coming up.
Yeah.
They are offering opportunity for young ones. They interview them before even your company before they get to your company.
Even training.
So, yeah, they even train some people.
Yes.
So those are the area where it's helping to get those talented and motivated people to do the work now.
Yes, sir. Well, from your introduction, what you said earlier, you've been outside the country.
Yes.
Compared to other countries, how would you describe the manufacturing business in Nigeria?
We still have a long way to go compared to them. But it doesn't mean that we are not going to get there.
Okay.
We just need to start changing things, the way we look at things, not settle for less, not just settle for little. But that's what the problem is all about. People just give up easily. Over there, they do things in a very, very organized and very dedicated.
Okay, so let me stop you there. We're going on a commercial break now. When we come back, we'll continue on the answer to that question. Welcome back to the program. Before we went on the break, Mr. Ishola was answering the question that compared to other countries, how will you describe the manufacturing business in the country? And it will continue to answer that. So.
Yeah, thank you once again. As I was trying to explain, what are the difference in the other country and that is not happening here is what we can say that the belief that every little things matter.
Okay.
We always hide the big thing. The small scale industry happen to be the backbones of the economy because they keep people's in workplace and pay their bills. Whereas over here, everybody want to be like Nigerian Beauty, Cadbury, or all those big companies, and they go, no. The kind of policy that they put in place help small businesses to prosper. Here in the part of the world, Nigeria precisely, the difficult part of it is for a small person to gather little finance together, want to grow a company, it's good. It's a brilliant idea. But over there, they get incentive from government to move further. By able to access a fund at a reasonable rate and at a very good time, whereas the opportunity is not well placed here
in the country. Yeah.
So those are the difference. And also, if we talk about human resources aspect of it, if you give human resources in Nigeria a rate, yes, we are very good when it comes to human resources. We have it.
We have the population.
Abundance. Yeah, the population is there. But how do we use it individually is the problem. Giving some people challenges, tasks to perform, they see it as opportunity to quickly make their own life, which is not the best way. Do it as they told you to do, grow yourself from there, then continue things over there. From there on, then you will be a successful person. But trying to cut corners sometimes doesn't help. That's the different
the selfish
mentality.
Gains.
Yeah, that's the most difficult part of it.
Okay, thank you, sir. But will you now say the problem resides in the government or individuals?
It's both ways, because government cannot do the work of individual, and individual cannot match government's effort when it comes to thriving manufacturers. If individual has a mindset that I'm going to serve whatever it takes diligently, thank you, it will make a difference in the life of organization that is working for.
course.
And I always tell my staff, it will definitely reciprocate to their own life. They will get the result. The government side of it is to help,
Okay.
to create an enabling environment. These small scale industries that we are talking about, that we are sitting and talking about now, they at least employ like about 20, 30 people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Minimum.
presently that's minimum. And if you look at those 30 people, they are managing to pay their children's school fees and all the like, paying their bills and all. So if governments give them further opportunity by creating a policies that will make them thrive, by removing all those obstacles, all their agencies that is trying to hinder business,
Yeah,
not helping
those
business,
bureaucracies.
no bureaucracies that's like disturbing, making a policies that doesn't help businesses. Good road, no power. Those are the things government can do easily
To
that
help.
can help business. Yeah, and that's the area where government needs to do more.
To come in.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that. So now we've analyzed how it is here and over there also. Now we have youths that are aspiring to go into the manufacturing company because virtually everybody now wants to be their own boss.
Yes.
What advice do you have for the youths out there that are planning to venture into the manufacturing company?
My first point on that is a good business with difficulty that come with it. Is still better than any other industry. Like what I've mentioned before, giving back to society, create a job opportunity, better your own life is a good thing to do. I will encourage and I will advise anyone that has the mental strength to take the challenge to go for it.
Okay.
Because doing that, you are not only looking at yourself alone. You are looking at other young ones that doesn't have nothing to do. You are employing them and giving them a better life and their family. So that enough is more to look at. And so if anybody want to, and in terms of profit making, you are getting a return from your investment. It's a good thing because production is all about numbers. And even if you are getting a trickle profit in, and you can multiply your production in number, you will be better off over the time. So it's a very good thing to go into.
Okay.
But that person must be very, very first prepared and ready to face the challenge of production because it's like a jigsaw.
Okay.
You need so many things to put together before you can be successful at it.
Okay, so you mentioned we need so many things to be successful in the manufacturing industry. And you also mentioned the fact that governments are not really helping, the policies are there. So how have you been able to stay in the business?
Well, it's very challenging to stay in business, and mostly in Nigeria, because all the odds are against you. On our own case, first, you need to have a good brand.
Okay.
Know what you want to produce if you want to go into manufacturing. And you must profile the market you want to serve.
Okay.
Profiling the market you want to serve will help you stay afloat.
That is having your target audience.
Audience, yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to serve every market because you cannot be a producer of low quality product and you want to serve the middle class or high end market. You can cut in between. You cut in between, you give them a good product with a reasonable price, then people of the middle class and high class will see you as their friends. You've been doing two things, and the people of lower class that can shift sometimes will come to you. So the first thing you need to do is to have a good brand.
Okay.
Not just this is just okay. Now let me go with this. People will buy it. Who are those market you are looking for?
We need the best.
So you need that kind of idea before you go into business.
Okay.
So that's first thing, and the financial aspect of it must be well defined before you
have your budget.
Yes, have your budget.
Don't just dive into it.
Business plan, to be precise, is very good in
Okay.
business to have. So whenever you are off track, you go back, because it's very easy to come off track in business. Don't be put back because you are not doing one or two things right at a particular time. No. Rome was not built in a day. You have to balance it. Whenever you go off the track, then quickly look at your business plan. Am I following what I set to achieve? Yes. If no, go back to it.
Thank you, Mr. Ishola, CEO of Westmore Global Resources Limited, for all your contributions and your time in the studio.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on the show. I so much appreciate the privilege and the opportunity.
Yeah, you're welcome,
to come
sir.
on your show today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Now, everybody, I'm sure you've had something to gain from what our guests have said in the studio today. Don't forget to join us on this program, CEOs Connect, next time. I am Timileyin Aladishu, yours. Till next time. CEOs Connect.